Hey, what's up, guys? This is Mike, and I just decided to do a voiceover of some clips that I recorded in the gym. This is the push day of my workout program, focusing on chest, shoulders, and triceps. I started with incline bench. I did one warm-up set with just 135, and I hit that for about 5 reps. This is my first working set, which is 185. I did it for 12 reps. Try to keep everything between 8 to 12 reps when I'm working out. The next set, I just added 10 pounds on each side, went up to 205. I believe I hit this for 10 reps, I believe. I'm moving the weight pretty easy, I would say. During this fall and winter, I want to focus on really just maintaining my body weight and getting my strength back before I start my bulk. So, like I said, I'm moving a pretty weight, starting to experience fatigue. I did stretch before I started lifting. That's always important. This third set, I did 225 pounds on the incline bench. I believe I got this for 8 reps. Again, I'm just focusing on, maintaining my weight. Right now, I'm about 217 pounds. So I want to stay around there until I start my bulking in November. And I expect to shoot up to around 230, 228 or so. I don't want to get no heavier than 230. That's when I start looking pudgy and whatnot. But weight's moving pretty good. The fourth and final set, I added 10 more pounds on each side, went up to 245 pounds. I believe I only got this for 4. For some reason, my right elbow was kind of sore after I did the last set of 225. So, not saying I could have hit it for more. If I would have had a workout partner, I'm pretty positive I could have got this for at least 6 to 7 reps. So, and I did record this voiceover 3 times. The first time it was too long. The second time I found out YouTube only approves 15-minute videos. So, pretty frustrated. This next exercise is flat bench dumbbell press. My first set, I started with 115 pound dumbbells. I believe I got this for 12 reps. I've always enjoyed lifting with dumbbells more than barbell. I get a better squeeze. When you're doing any pressing movements, you always want to focus on the contraction and try to keep the best form as possible. This bench that I'm using is kind of narrow, so my back slides from side to side, which I don't really like, but I ain't too picky. Other people were using the other benches, so grabbed what I could. This second set, I used 105 pound dumbbells, which is 210 total. I believe I got this for 12 reps, I think. I'm not sure. It was at least 8. Like I say, during this maintaining phase, I want to keep all of my reps between 8 and 12 reps and 3 and 4 sets. So I won't never do exercise more than 4 times. And I'll go at least 8. If I can't get 8, then I'll drop the weight and pick a lighter weight to make sure I can get 8 reps. It's all about getting as much blood into the muscle as possible. So I know a lot of people like the ego lift. I do too sometimes, but right now that's not what it's about. This third set, I used 100 pound dumbbells, and I actually did 2 sets with 100 pound dumbbells. I thought I was recording the second set, but my video was recording after I got finished with this set, and I forgot to press stop. So I was only able to get this set, but I did do 2 sets of 100 pound dumbbells. So I believe I got this set for 12, and the next set I got for 10. Still, everything felt pretty good, man. I'm moving weight kind of easy. So my next exercise, I decided to do shoulder press on the Smith machine. Now, the Smith machine bar, I'm not exactly sure how much it weighs. I always say it just weighs 15 pounds. and I threw 45s on each side, making it 110. And I did this for 20 reps just to warm up my shoulders. Like I said, I did stretch before I started lifting, so just making sure I'm everything staying warm before I start adding a lot of weight onto it. I like adding a lot of volume to my shoulders, fatigue them out real fast. This next set, I added 10 pounds on each side, and I did it for 15 reps. I'm not jumping up in weight really fast. I think the most I can shoulder press is about 205. I think that's the most I ever tried. But like I said, it ain't about the weight. It's just about getting as much blood into the muscle as possible. So my first set was 20 reps. That set was 15 reps or 16 reps. And this next set I did for 10 reps. I just added 10 more pounds to each side. So, and I do play with my hand placement on the bar. Sometimes I go kind of narrow. Sometimes I go wide. It all depends on how I'm feeling. I do like hitting my shoulders from different angles. So if I ever record another video, which I'm pretty sure I will, of me lifting, you'll see my hands moving different areas of the bar. This last set, I added an additional 10 more pounds to each side. I think this is a total of 170. So I think I was able to get this for 7 or 8 reps. Shoulders feeling pretty fatigued now. This is also my second push day. I did my first push day on a Tuesday. So I like hitting every body part 2 times a week. Moving on to the next exercise, I'm doing lateral raises, working on the side part of my shoulder. The first set I did sitting down just to get a real nice strict form. Sometimes you want to let your muscles know what you're about to do, so some people will call this a practice set. I mean, yeah, a practice set, but sure, I think I was doing that with 20-pound dumbbells. The next set, you're going to see I was standing up, and I jumped up to 30-pound dumbbells. Kept everything between 8 and 12 reps. You can do this exercise seated or standing. You can do it with dumbbells or cables. It doesn't really matter. You just always want to get a nice good squeeze at the top. Make sure you actually feeling it in the muscle. You don't want to be just swinging the weight. This next set I did with 35-pound dumbbells, and if you notice, I'm doing them one-handed since they are a little bit heavier. The more you start to move up in weight, the more you tend to sway the dumbbells. So I like to do them one-handed when I go real heavy, just to keep my form strict as possible. Make sure I'm feeling it in the deltoids. I think 35 is the most heaviest I'll go. I won't go anything past that. When I move up to 40, 45 pounds, I just think it's too much. And on this last set that I did, I actually went down in weight. I went down to 25s. I did a couple practice reps just to make sure my form is right. I tried to use as strict form as possible while doing my last exercise. I'm really feeling the burn on this set, man. Keep everything nice and tight. Keep it strict. Make sure I'm contracting the deltoids at the top or squeezing the deltoids at the top. For this next exercise, I'm doing dumbbell shoulder presses, and this is just to finish off my shoulders for the entire workout. They're already pretty fatigued, so I feel like after your muscles are fatigued, anything extra is always good. I did 55-pound dumbbells, kept everything at 10 reps, and just like again, pumping blood into the muscle. Not really focusing on going real heavy. I think the most I ever did was 95-pound dumbbells for shoulder presses. This is one of my favorite shoulder exercises too. You can get a real good stretch at the bottom and then push through at the top. Can't really do that with the bar. I believe it's my third and final set. Again, I just stayed with 55-pound dumbbells and just did 10 reps. I actually might have got 12 reps the last set, so really feeling the shoulders real tired, man, real tired. My next exercise, I decided to do weighted dips. Now, you don't have to do dips using weight. You can use your body weight. That's good enough. But I like using weight because I can feel it in my lower pec and in my triceps. Whereas if I'm using only body weight, I can feel it either in my chest or in my triceps. It's never both. But I'm using 45-pound weight, and I kept everything from between 10 and 12 reps. I believe I did this for 3 sets. But, you know, there was a time where I couldn't even do dips with weight. I couldn't even use the 25 pounds. I couldn't even use the 25-pound weight. But, you know, the more you work at something, the stronger you get. Obviously, the better you're going to be able to do it. Now, you know, using weight it ain't nothing to me no more. I think the heaviest I've ever gone with weighted dips is 2 45-pound plates, which is 90 pounds. I could probably do more, but I put a lot of pressure on my wrists when I go real heavy using weighted dips, so I try to avoid that. Plus, you don't need all that weight anyway. I believe it's the third and final set. My triceps really burning right now. I can just remember feeling it at the top of every rep. I could feel the tricep portion near my armpit was really contracting, and that's what you want when you hitting triceps. It's not really about how much weight you're using, just about getting a real good squeeze. See, I'm starting to sway a little bit there, fatiguing out. It's all good though. My next exercise, which is my favorite chest exercise, I use the chest fly machine. They call it a butterfly, but this is my favorite chest exercise. The first set, I just did 90 pounds. I just wanted to let my muscles know what I was getting ready to do, get a real nice good squeeze, really open up. You know, when you're doing this exercise, you want to open up and squeeze when you bringing your hands in, almost like you are hugging a tree. I can go pretty heavy on this, but I think I kept everything. I kept everything 10 to 12 reps. This next set, I did 190 pounds. Again, this is my favorite exercise. Not only is this my favorite exercise, this is my favorite machine. No other YMCA has this machine. Like, they have variations of this machine, of the chest fly deck, but this specific machine is only at the Renaissance Y, so I always try to use it. But you can see I'm really opening up, getting a real nice contraction and squeezing when I bring my hands close. Getting a real good squeeze. This third set, I went down using 150. I believe I did 12 reps this time. Now, that last set, when I used 190 pounds, that really fatigued my inner chest out. So I dropped the weight to make sure that I can still do at least 10. Still getting a good squeeze. Also, play with the seat. Also, I like raising the seat, lowering the seat, just to hit the pecs from different angles. That's always good. In this last set, I did one-handed flies. I like putting my hand in the middle, and when I'm bringing the handle forward, I like to bring it all the way over, get a real nice good squeeze. I actually had to cut this video short, so you guys won't get to see my tricep exercises. So in future videos, I'll try to remember to keep it under 15 minutes so I can get all of my clips in. I had a video talking at the end explaining my goals for this winter and everything. So future videos will be better now that I know everything that I gotta do. But yeah, I'm just getting a nice good squeeze in, bringing my hand all the way over to squeeze the pec. And that's pretty much it, guys. Y'all take it easy.